processing. We were describing processing yesterday. We stopped on processing yesterday, and I did not describe it yesterday, but according to the research I did, it's the processing of data that is within the computer.
Now, processing,
yes,
hardware, or processing devices are those devices that interpret and manipulate data. This is manipulate. So those devices that interpret and manipulate data to form information. That interpret and manipulate data to form information are the ones we call the processing devices. Their examples include
devices. Yes.
Examples
CPU.
include did you find out some? The CPU. That's one main processing component we have in a computer. Then we have the memory. I call it RAM. Have ROM and cache.
Yeah. RAM.
Yeah. We have the first processing device.
There is something I so called the motherboard.
It's also a processing device. It's also a processing device.
There is another term for it. Okay.
We also have another one called bus. If there are many, you call them buses. We shall look at them one by one soon in details. If there is another one called CMOS.
Okay.
So they are quite many, but we shall not finish all of them. But these are the main processing components we have in a computer. Okay, let us have the storage devices. These are the ones that retain data either a short or a long period of time. So the storage devices, we are saying they are devices that retain data for either a short or a long period of time. So with these ones, there are those types of storage devices. Whereby we have the permanent storage and the temporary storage. Now, the permanent storage, let us start with the temporary storage because it's not too much. These ones store data only in the presence of electricity. Okay. Yeah, so we say they are volatile. Volatile means they can lose data in case power is not on. So okay, we can
On.
That means they store data only in the presence of electricity, or means the data stored on that media can be easily removed when power is not on.
Okay.
Then we can say they also store small amount of data.
Yeah.
So those are the temporary storage devices. So their examples include RAM, which stands for random access memory. So this random access memory, we can as well call it working memory. I'll explain this in the future areas where we shall be talking about the CPU. We shall talk about that one. Now, this RAM here defines how small your computer runs. If you have small amount of RAM in your computer, it will slow down. It will be taking too long to respond to instructions you're giving it. You want to copy a file, instead of using microseconds, it can take 1 minute copying that file because you have less amount of RAM into your computer. So the more RAM in your computer, the faster it will respond.
Okay.
Yeah, then we also have cache memory as an example of temporary storage, because even this one loses data when power goes off. Then we also have ROM. This one does not lose data, but it stores very small amounts of data. So the ROM normally comes with inbuilt startup instructions, like how the computer should start. Those instructions are stored in that chip called the ROM. It also stores passwords, this one. So it also stores the date settings. So this ROM doesn't lose data, but it stores very small amounts of data. That's why we call it temporary storage. You categorize it as a temporary storage
device.
Yeah. So we call it temporary storage or primary storage.
Primary memory.
Yes, primary. Let me call it memory. Then the other one, permanent storage or secondary memory. Yes. So we have all this as under the temporary memory or the primary memory. Then we go to this permanent storage memory, which is the second type of memory. For this, they retain data even in the absence of the electricity.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you understood this. Let me give you one other example about this temporary memory or the primary memory. when you're working on your computer, maybe you are calling someone and your phone battery dies or gets off completely. That call you've been making was actually what you're doing with your computer or your mobile phone at that very time. Everything you are doing is stored in memory called RAM. So when you're making a call, that call is stored.
I did not hear you. The last words, network.
Oh. I was saying that everything you are doing on your computer at that time you are doing it, that thing is stored in the working memory or into the RAM. So I was giving an example of when you are making a phone call. The phone call you're conducting is stored in RAM. Now, when power goes off, and then you put it on